Hi, thank you all for joining us today, both in person and remotely. The weather is definitely not cooperating with us today. We're getting a little over 3 inches of rain. Roads are flooded. Basements are unfortunately flooded, and we now have a state of emergency declared for our area. But we're not going to let us stop us from celebrating the graduates, the ones here in the front of the room, and those who had home trainings who are at home and joining remotely. Creating guide dog teams is no easy feat. Many dedicated and caring people are involved in this process. Incredibly dedicated staff, volunteers, and donors allow us to be successful. And all we want for you, the graduates, is to be successful with your new guides. Your commitment to your dog, that is what will help you become a successful team. You all came here with the hopes of finding a new partner to help you safely navigate your home areas. For 2 weeks, besides having fun, sharing stories, experiences, and meals, you are also getting instruction on how to handle and communicate with your new team member. All that hard work is what allowed you to be successful today. As you move forward and face new challenges in your home areas, remember to use all the advice and skills you learned from your instructors. You will continue to hear the voices of Kat, Dan, and Stephanie while walking down the main streets in your hometowns. Your continued hard work and, of course, a healthy dose of play is what will allow you to become a successful team in the long run. You and your guide will continue to learn from each other every day. A dog's training or learning never stops, and neither will yours. Please remember, we are here to support you on this next and exciting step, whether in 2 weeks, 2 months, or 2 years. So congratulations to all of you graduates. It's amazing. Thank you for choosing Guiding Eyes and making the trip to come out here and train with us. And we wish you the best and a safe journey home tomorrow. I'd like to pass it over to Monica so she can recognize the raisers of the beautiful dogs you see here in the front.
Thanks, Gerald. So my name is Monica Conrad. I'm a regional puppy specialist here at Guiding Eyes for the Blind. I provide administrative and hands-on support to the West regions and as well as their regional puppy instructors. I'd like to take this opportunity to say thank you to all of the raisers. Without you, these incredible guide dog teams up here would not make it to this point. As a current raiser, I know the love, the commitment, and hard work that it takes to get them ready for this journey. There's a saying that big journeys begin with small steps. So you took these steps in the beginning with taking them on short walks through your neighborhood, to work, on outings to the park, teaching them sitting down. As their tiny paws grew, you took larger ones, making your way to the store, the mall, and even, to the grocery store, to the mall, to the movie theaters, and everywhere in between, giving them not just love, but support and all of the guidance in order to be successful along their journey. I want to thank you for your commitment to puppy raising, all of the time and effort from when they were little and waking you up multiple times in the middle of the night. We would never be able to impact the lives of so many graduates, and especially these ones here today, without your passion and your dedication. I want to wish these new graduating teams good luck on their big journeys, because they also will start with just small steps, but they will become grand. And with that, I'd like to recognize our puppy raisers of the teams graduating today. If we could please just hold our applause until the end as I say all of their names. So we have Bunny, raised by the Yang and Lee family. Cayenne, raised by Maya and Archana Nair. Harry, raised by Tina Petrick, Barb O'Connor, Cindy and Andy Barnard. Dixie, raised by Teresa Camlow. Alyssa, raised by the Pang family. And Kevin, raised by Janet Newcity and Allison Weiss. Once again, congratulations to all of our puppy raisers. And with that, I will turn it over to Dan to introduce our graduates.
Hello, hello. All right. I have the very lucky job of reading your little intros that we've written for you to be able to highlight some of the fun and uniqueness of each of you. So first one we have right next to me, we have Kayla Reed and excuse me, about to sneeze. And Cayenne. Bless you. This is her 5th guide dog, her 3rd from Guiding Eyes for the Blind. Kayla has been matched with Cayenne, a female black lab trained by Chrissy Vetrano. Kayla has the amazing ability to remain cool, calm, and collected the vast majority of the time. Just don't ask her what's going on in her head, though. Kayla works as a marriage and family therapist, which has taught her to be quite zen. This is channeled beautifully into her guide work with Cayenne by remaining calm and consistent. Qualities perfect for working with a guide dog. Cayenne just loves the physical praise, the cuddles, the food, all of it. And it really aids their movement together and targeting and learning new things. Cayenne will be going home to a loving household with Kayla's husband and 2 children. It has been quite a pleasure and a blast working with you, and I really hope that you teach your dog to the latte. Tomorrow, yay! Ada has joined us from St. Louis, Missouri for her first Guiding Eyes dog, a black lab female named Bunny, who is trained by Aaron and Jolene. Ada is an avid traveler and will benefit with her guide on many new adventures. Ada will also be returning to college next semester, taking on a greater independence with Bunny by her side. She has requested a parrot dog full of love, and I think that's exactly what she got. I wish you good luck in continuing your education together at college, and I'm really hoping that she wears a cap and gown at graduation. Next up, we have Joyce. Joyce has joined us from Mashpee, Massachusetts. She has been paired with a black lab male named Harry, who is trained by Alyssa. Joyce, coming from the Cape Cod region, and is retired from her position as a director of disability services for a community college. Joyce has brought a lot of knowledge to the class, as this is her 6th guide dog. Joyce is happy to share. She's 29. I mean, she started young. Joyce is happy to share her life with Harry by her side and introduce him to her family. Luckily, her daughter lives on the water, which will be great for Harry as he is an avid swimmer. And last, we have Deb. Deb is graduating with Dixie, a German Shepherd. This is her 3rd guide dog, first from Guiding Eyes. Deb is vivacious, fun-loving, and an outgoing woman. She is always dressed to impress, her shoe wardrobe taking up most of her suitcase on the way here alone. Deb took part of our hybrid program where she spent some time in the residential class and finished up her training at home with the instructor, Stephanie Correct. Fun fact, Dixie is the same exact family line as her previous shepherd from another school. From her last dog, Sheena. Dixie is focused during the work and will play fetch for hours in the downtime. Sending our love from New York City to California, my friend, and she has prepared a little something to speak today. In my 40s, I was told I could no longer drive. Because of this, I cried for 3 days. I felt my independence and freedom being shattered and gone. I picked my head up and I got a guide dog from a school out west. Cactus was a striking German Shepherd. She worked like she wanted a guide dog gold medal. I just wanted to be just like her. My disability seemingly left me. I became an educator for the Riverside County Police Departments, educating them on the laws of working dogs. Cactus was my officerette, and she lived to 15 years old. But she took what healed me with her. Getting my 2nd dog was quite a challenge. German Shepherds were being phased out, but fortunately, my previous school reached out to Guiding Eyes for the Blind, and I was able to receive Sheena, another German Shepherd. She was more human than dog. I had a daughter who now guided me. She showed me her pride in guiding me around. Her fun personality was addicting. I was young and free again, and because of her. She lived for 16 years, and she took my reason to smile with her. Now, I've come quite a full circle, here where Sheena was born. While preparing for class, listening to many audio lectures of what to expect, I heard something quite beautiful. While each guide dog school is different, I was always told my guide dog is a tool, not a pet. Although I understand the concept, not one single time did I hear tool in any of these lectures. I really thank you, the trainers and instructors, for the respect toward these infinitely valuable dogs and the empathy you showed me. To the puppy raisers, thank you for your timeless energy, loving devotion, and turning the leash over to us. I learned through Sheena and Dixie how excellently bred these dogs are and impressed with their overall work. Now with Dixie, she gets the best of me. Waiting to get a successor guide showed me that without one, I don't feel complete. This journey is for us. Dixie will get to live the life of a guide dog fairy tale. She will carry her tail high and proudly display her amazing abilities. I'll continue to smile with her by my side. She has given me my life back, making me quite complete. Guide dogs can turn disabilities into a lifetime of unconditional love and freedom so we can see the world. Thank you, Guiding Eyes, and thank you, Dixie, for being my partner. We are also fortunate enough to have two home training graduates graduating with us today. First is Leanne Getty. Leanne lives in Telford, Pennsylvania with her husband, 2 sons, and retired guide Basil. She has a large family and loves to socialize. This is Leanne's 5th guide dog from Guiding Eyes. Kevin is settling into the Getty home and is home comfortably, where he obviously loves his daily walks with Leanne and romping around in the fenced-in yard. Leanne is an avid camper, and in fact, Kevin was introduced to camping on this home train. Leanne works from home for PeopleShare, a staffing agency. Congratulations. And last but not least, we have Angela Case. As a retiree, Angela understands the importance of staying active. She received her first guide dog, Sonia, in 2013. Sonia's personality fit Angela's as the dog kept her up and running. Now that Sonia is retired, it was imperative that Angela continue to stay active. Thus came along Alyssa. The team is in the later stages of the home training, and Angela looks forward to many years of great companionship as well as guide work together. Alyssa is also elevated Sonia's energy level with playtime in the fenced-in backyard. Angela considers the 3 of them the 3 amigos. Congratulations, my friend. Next up, one of my favorite parts, making sure this is all correct. Yep. Is handing out our diplomas. First up, right next to me, we have Kayla and Cayenne. Congratulations. Next, we have Ada and Bunny. Here you go, my friend. And last but not least up here, Joyce and her lovely boy, Harry. Here you go. Next up, we're gonna pass down the microphone real fast, so some remarks from our graduates up here.
I want to, of course, thank everyone, but I want to touch on the fact that it's pressed upon me several times throughout this training, the amount of detail and dedication that goes into, just even in this particular time of being placed with Cayenne, from the puppy raisers to the trainers to all the people behind the, we haven't mentioned client experience, all these things that go into making sure that we're placed well and we're happy, and they do an incredible job of making this feel like a home away from home. So I really appreciate that. And it's quite obvious just in my dog alone, the amount of love and attention that the puppy raisers put into the dogs. It's pretty obvious that Cayenne was very well loved and has had a lot of focus put on her. And her trainer, you can tell that she loves her trainer. I don't know if it's a Charlie Bears or what, but I think that, even just in the respect that we get from the instructors, you can tell that they don't just, you're not just another person, just like, oh, here's a, like the cattle, like through TSA, it's just like the cattle thing. It's not like that here. It's quite obvious that they start fresh every time, that you're a person, that they put a lot of respect into you, that you matter. Even like our meals, You know, we can get a little picky, like Ada here, with the meals, and they're just like, no problem, you know, whatever you want. And I really do feel like, I make a lot of jokes about it, but I really do appreciate every single person, and the dedication and the love that's poured into not just Cayenne, but me too. And so if whoever I didn't mention, I appreciate everybody. I appreciate the school. It's one of the many reasons why I chose this school, again, just because of the people. They're really, really good people. And my microphone turned off, so that's a hint, I think. Here you go, Ada.
Oh my god, okay. Hello. I thought the microphone also turned off. Understandable why you'd want to turn it off if I start talking. Love the bash. Thank you. We'll have a conversation after this. But no, I do have to say thank you, especially getting my second dog. I did have some fears coming in, but I can say all of the staff has been very opening and very more focused on the dog and its feelings and the way it's ready to get home with you and just what works best for them and you to make a great partnership. And I just want to say thank you to Michelle, if she's in the room somewhere, for yelling at me and scaring me. Every time I hear hop up now, I'm just gonna cry. Thank you for Kat for also yelling at me and yelling hop up at me. And Dan for talking. And somebody called kitchen staff, boil 2 eggs tomorrow. We'll change it up a little bit. Here you go, Joyce.
Thank you. Oh, here it is. Well, always refer to Kayla and Ada as the girls. And I'm not going to go into the description and love of all my other guides because Kat would take out her gun and shoot me because I've spent half my time here talking about back in the day. So let me just say that it's really been a wonderful experience. I've always loved Guiding Eyes. I've always come back here. Every time I come, it's changed just a bit, but it's always just so special. Everyone just puts so much dedication and energy and work into these dogs. I've always had a special place in my heart for the puppy raisers. My last dog has just gone back to his puppy raiser family in Virginia. And I've always loved them all because to raise the dog and then to have to give it up at the end is something that takes very, very special people. I am now addicted to Starbucks cappuccino with 4 pumps of mocha. Thanks to Dan and Ada. And I have to say, these 2 young women over here, I opened my mouth in amazement as Ada is whipping through her iPhone, ordering from Starbucks with the speech going at 20,000 miles an hour. And I'm like, what did she just do there? So anyway, my tech skills could use some improvement, I think, but I'm old now and it makes no difference. So anyway, I've just loved everyone here. I've loved Kat and Dan, and just everyone is so special. And I always consider my guides really special gifts from this school. So thank you.
This class has been quite special. I think there's been a lot of laughter, a lot of hard work, countless inside jokes. I really appreciate you all taking so much dedication and time and passion working with these dogs. It is really quite lovely to see how much relationship has been built already. And how much enjoyment all of you get from each of your dogs. It's really a quite beautiful thing. I really appreciate all of you dealing with my shenanigans and having Kat bring us down to planet Earth. We really had a really good time here. Next up, we have our social upstairs. We're going to have a little bit of a dinner if anyone wants to stay around. I really wish all of you the best. We are right around the corner, just a phone call away. We're here to help and can't wait to hear all about your adventures together with your new partners. And when in doubt, tell your dog forward. Thank you, everyone. If you guys want some dinner, head on upstairs, and thanks so much for coming.